It's your boy Fearless Joy back with another chapter review, chapter 1128 RPG. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe. Anyway, let's get straight into the chapter. At the beginning of the chapter, we see Sanji holding Nami. He like, too many dudes around for this to be a dream. What kind of dreams are you having, Nami? She like, bro, like, what type of fluid dreams you have? In that case, Nami-san, let's fly. And they go fly straight out the castle. Careful, this place is falling apart. I woke up on the other end of town. So we see Zoro, Luffy, and Usopp all talking to each other. I heard a noise and followed until I found a goof beating up a big rabbit. You could have taken that cat lion thing, right, Usopp? Luffy like, man, I know you ain't weak, bro. Like, why did you take that thing out? And Usopp like, it already had me in its mouth when I came to. I told you lost it. My bad, man. And Usopp like, here's where I'm at. Our threads resemble what the warriors of Elbaf are always wearing, but there's no way they have clothes that'll fit us. We're talking about the island of giants after all. Let's say this is Elbaf. Could we have been gigantified? Nami says. Then again, there is a definitely these are, but then again, these are definitely fake. She look at the Lego box. Let's just ask about them in town. It's time for adventure. Woohoo. Why are you so amped up? You realize we know literally nothing about this place, right? This is such a wide open space, but I can't feel any wind. It's eerie. Won't fear, Nabi-san. I'm here for you. They all start walking out the castle, trying to look around and figure out what's going on. Something's coming, huh? Wait a minute. That's gross. And Luffy like, whoa. And we see some big dude on a grasshopper. He like, hello there. Oh man, a grasshopper, that's so cool. So he's riding a grasshopper like it's a bicycle or a motorbike. You must be newcomers, he says. No way, keep that bug away, Nami and Sanji. Like, who are you, old timer? Luffy asks. Where is this place? Do you know where our crewmates are? That's a lot of questions, he says. My apologies, I'm in too much of a rush to stay and chat. So he like, bro, like, I can't sit here and answer all these questions, man. This is your story, man. He probably like, you gotta figure that stuff out on your own, man. Just remember, this vast land belongs to the sun god. God, they say? Ain't Luffy the sun god? Like, so like in Elbaf, they call the other people the sun god. I thought Luffy was the sun god of legend. Ladika, the warrior of liberation. Even the big stained castle, which I help maintain, is a domain of deities like the great Iskat. Oh, someone lives there? No, a cat. Our bad. We kind of whooped that cat. To put it simply, this is a land of gods. So we have multiple places in the One Piece world that's called the land of gods. We got the top of the red line, and apparently this place. Now then, I must be off. The needle god must be starving by now. All that uproar over the bar god being burned really delayed me. If you're hungry, head to town for some fodder rations. Also, heed this warning: do not follow this road. The rabbit guardians protect the sun god's temple beyond that point. No one has ever ventured past there and returned to tell the tale. Like he messed up, man. You know Luffy about to go, and that's exactly what he did. That word and take it back before, and she already know. And Luffy already gone. They all just screaming at him, man. Thanks a lot, Grass. Sorry about all this. And Newbie like we said over his tongue, and he like Rabbit Guardians, Zaro says, and he's going off too. You and Luffy basically enable each other at this point, man. Don't you ever think things through? Apparently not, huh? What happened to the castle? This place reeks of adventure, Luffy, like, as he heads in the direction what the guy told him not to go. Did you hear? Did you hear him? Rabbit Guardians gods. Hold up, Luffy. This place is seriously huge. Can't see any buildings ahead. Just how long is this freaking road? Wait, look at the castle. Does it look like the other one? And they looking at it. Someone's running this way. They're in Elbaf gear too. Whatever, I'll just dodge them. And then Luffy just runs into something. It looks like a mirror. What? The sky is breaking? So apparently the sky is breaking around it. Wait, what the hell? Zoro like, and then Luffy fall on the ground because he hurt himself because he ran into it. Look, the sky is coming from the holy temple. No, over there. What's going on? Everything's going to hell. And those little big men or whatever, I don't know if they're giants or not. So it's a giant room. So they get to a giant room. We can't still be on that huge ship though. This isn't like any of the cabins they had. What's up with the wire netting? I bet there's genuine giants this way. Is this whole place some kind of pet cage? This is the worst. Guys, are you there? Was that noise? Help me. What? And then we see Chopper. He crying. I'm so glad to see you. There, Chopper, Nami says. Everything's going to be okay. The collar was made of steel. I couldn't get it all. I was sure I was going to die. This is clearly a giant's room. So what was all the human-sized clothing? We must have been dressed up like dolls? You owe me for this hug, huh? That's cold. You were scared earlier, too. Still, this is some fine craftsmanship. This Sun God must be very skilled. There's so many of these blocks, Luffy says. That whole country was made out of them. That explains the horrible scent. From when we were grilling the rabbit, it must have been all the plastic burning. Hey, check it out. Here, the view is never ending. Wait, it's see-through now. It's like normal glass on this end. What kind of magic mirror is this? Nami-san, I volunteered to clean the ladies' room of the ship. And she like, no, bro, started to kick him. Don't you dare. So this is some kind of sick hobby? The giant likes to watch the animals and people trapped in that block world? That's creepy. But this confirms we're on Elbeth, right? This is a real giant's room. So there must be a real giant island out there. For real? Heck yeah. How can you be so sure, Nami says? All we really can say is this is a giant is behind this all. We should escape. Where are the others? It'll be bad if the giant came back and caught us here. Why not head back inside and squeeze the townspeople for some more information? They seem a little bit weird, but it's better to face them than risk a confrontation with a giant. Hey, are you listening, Luffy? No. And then all of a sudden, a giant snake comes out of nowhere. Yeah, I thought I'd blow this guy away first, he says. Go for it, Usopp says, because he's scared, man. Look down there, so we see more giant-looking animals, rats or whatever. I don't know what they are. Then we see a giant crow. Don't tell me these are the rabbit temple guardians. How is this a temple though? I'm still full for a rabbit, so I'm just gonna send these guys flying. So we see the back room, we see some guy looking like one of those Native Americans that used to wear like an animal head or whatever back in the day. And he looked scary. And he has a spear that looks like a sun. And don't play around, guys. If you don't finish them all before the Sun God gets here, and then the Sun God about to come in, wait, Luffy, that's overkill. Hey, I'm not the one who busted the fireplace to let the flames spread. So we see the Sun God, he comes inside the room. We see Luffy in Gear 5, all fire around. He caught the riot to act. And then we see Usopp looking at it. Luffy, this is bad. The Sun God's back. Let's run for it. And Luffy like, gum, gum, booming dawn pistol. He hits the snake. Hamangander. Hurry, Luffy. And they all start to run to get away from the Sun God. That giant is huge. This is so messed up, Zoro says. And then they run back outside. They see the giant cat that they beat up earlier. And Chopper says, this is basically what he's saying, because you remember he can speak with animals and stuff and understand them. It says you'll pay for this. And now we're not even worried about it. She said, yeah, anyway, look at this. I couldn't find any proper loot there, but it's the blueprint for the block country. So it is a trap. Here they come. So we see the Sun God. He chasing them. He like, how dare you defile my beloved country? If we keep going straight road, bust through the mirror on the other side, we'll be free and we smash the wall behind it too. So basically, they saw what they're really in. They're basically inside a created world made by the Sun God. And basically they get all the giant cat and they run away. Great, let's get out of here. And then everybody like sees the Sun God. They like, he bad, man. He like, I won't let you escape. So like, so that's the whole chapter. Like, we seen a lot of like places in the One Piece world. We see Dressrosa, where basically like Doflamingo had everybody like everybody was turned into toys and he was just rolling them. But it was already an existing world. Like this is the first island in One Piece or place that basically is created by someone else in their image. And basically, this guy who created this world in his image is calling himself the Sun God. So I just thought that's just like something new that Oda has thrown out there, because basically what we've seen throughout the whole story is basically people who conquered lands and then made it how they wanted to be. But this is sort of different, where basically the dude created the world in his image. It wasn't It wasn't already created. He created this world in his image, got people, and they are living inside a world that he created. He's calling himself the Sun God. I don't know if he's really the Sun God because we all know Luffy's the Sun God. He got the devil fruit. Nika, the warrior of liberation, who's called the Sun God. So like we're gonna see this is an amazing sort of like intro to the Elbaf arc. So we're gonna see how everything play out. Well, anyway, that's the end of the video. Don't forget, if you like the video, also subscribe. Anyway, Fearless Joy out. Till next time, deuces.